Today we're beginning a brand new series on yoga for gratitude. Hello and welcome to episode 285 of Namaste Yoga. Today we're beginning a brand new series on yoga for gratitude, and this is going to be a transformative journey, just like the Inner Critic series was, in a really different way. The Inner Critic series was a descending journey down into... It was a shadow work series, and this series is an ascending journey up towards the light. So this series is for gratitude. When we do this kind of, the Inner Critic series was very deep inner work, and this one we're expanding our consciousness outward. And this kind of work, as you do this kind of journey, you are going to experience more joy, less depression, less anxiety, less stress. You're going to experience greater friendships in your life. You're going to find yourself decluttering more. I know this is a big thing right now in people's lives. We're going to talk a lot about the things that you're going to experience, the benefits that you're going to get from this, but it's going to be a more upward journey. So it's going to be fantastic, and thank you so much for joining us for it. We did a gratitude class back at Namaste Yoga number 3. So that was number 3. That was 282 episodes ago, almost 6 years ago now. So that's been a long time ago. So speaking of gratitude, I want to thank our sponsors for everything that they give to me to help make this show possible. So thank you to Squeeze Yoga Clothing for my long sleeve bamboo top to help me stay warm today. I've got a top on that says yoga makes everything better, and I'm actually also wearing a scarf today. I have a sore throat today, so that is right. I don't know if you guys know this, but if you have sore throat, you should keep your neck warm. That really helps with that, or cold or anything like that. I learned that from my Chinese medicine doctor. It's good to keep your neck warm when you have sore throats. And I'm wearing long pants with the Om Mani Padme Om mantra at the bottom of the legs. And also thanks to Dusky Leaf for my mat and my props. I think you're going to need well, just have your props close by, your blocks and your straps. It's in the show notes, your blocks and your straps, and a meditation cushion and that kind of thing. I have an iTunes review for you from my friend Pamela from Quebec, Canada. She says, "Hi there, Melissa. Hello, Tim. It's me, Pamela. Hello. Yes, that's Pamela from Quebec. I just want to say that I won't ever thank you enough for this way you make it more than easy for me to create a healthy routine. I can tell you yoga is one of my top priority lists for about 2 years now." I could totally read this in a French accent, but I won't. I can hear your French accent when I read your review. And it literally changed me. I can tell you're French Canadian. I know I feel better because of your teaching. Both of you make it so fun to meet with my yoga mat. Do you like your eggs sunny side up facing the sun? There's that French. Remember our friend Annie tells us? No. Okay. We have all our French Canadian friends. They have all these fun sayings, ways to say things. What's that? I have my eggs face the sun. Yeah. Sometimes it feels like Melissa gets to see me through my computer screen. You know, that weird moment, it sounds like you know precisely what's happening with my body. Like my shoulders need to relax, or I might have to stop breathing, and you come up with that breathing. I can now hear you even when you're not talking. That's a rare occasion. Can you imagine? Yes, my brain is creating this inner voice of you, reminding me to remember it's yoga for real people and all kinds. Like, what a silly monkey brain. Now, after all this time, I realize I really don't know my body so well. And now I am proud I can connect with myself. And it's all because of you guys and this awesome work you do. Please keep on teaching yoga forever. Okay, Pamela, I promise I'll try not to ever die. Okay. And Tim too, you can't ever die either because, yeah. You guys have to know Tim's been working on server attacks for you guys behind the scenes for the past week straight. He actually didn't come with Trinity and I on a camping trip last week just to stay home to beat the hackers off with a stick for you guys so that you guys could still have Namaste Yoga. So you guys need to thank Tim for all that. Okay, well, love you guys. You're an awesome team and count me in for a long time. Yeah, you're stuck with me. Ha ha ha. So that's it. So merci, Pamela. Thank you very much. Okay. So, gonna get you to, before you even lie down, just check in with your body and notice what level of appreciation you have for your body right now on a scale of 1 to 10. Okay, no filtering, just notice. No right or wrong, no better best answer, just notice, and we'll check in again at the end of the class. And then we're gonna, and you might even want to just jot that down. 1 to 10, level of appreciation for your body. And then we're going to get started. Okay, so we're going to begin with knee to chest pose. So you're going to lie down on your back. And if you have any back issues, you're going to bend your knees and place your feet flat on the floor. Draw your right knee into your chest. If you have any knee issues, hold on behind your knees. And if you don't have any low back issues, you can lengthen your left leg out long. And here you're going to just repeat silently to yourself, thank you, body, for all the times you have eliminated waste from my body. And then release your right leg down and bend your left leg in. And on this side, continue to express that gratitude for your body for not only eliminating physical toxins and waste from your body, but also mental toxins, mental waste, emotional waste from your body. That kind of mental and emotional constipation that gets moved out of your body as well. And then you can bend your knees and place your feet flat on the floor. And from here, I want you to just rock your pelvis forward and back. So it's like you're tipping your tailbone and pubic bone up towards your face and then tipping it down towards the ground. So you're rocking your pelvis up and down. Imagine you've got a bowl of water and you're just tipping it forward and back here. And I just want to look at my notes here so that I had it written really nice what I want to say here. So you're going to say, thank you, pelvis, for giving me balance and stability, grace and movement, for the sensuality of making love, and for the creativity of giving birth. And then take one of your blocks and place it between your knees to gather up the strength of your inner thighs and press into your feet so that you're standing on your own 2 feet. And here, take a moment to thank your feet, thank your own 2 feet for all the times you have allowed me to stand on you. Thank you for carrying me around and supporting me in the world. And thank you for allowing me to stand on my own 2 feet. And then slowly lower down, and you can take the block and put it off to your side. And then cross your right ankle over the top of your left thigh. Open your right knee out to the side and draw your left knee in towards your chest until you feel a stretch in your outer right thigh and your right buttocks. Reach your right hand through the space. Hold on behind your left knee. And here you can say, thank you, buttocks, for giving me a place to sit. And then slowly lower down and uncross your right leg. Cross your left leg over the top of your right thigh. Open your left knee out to the side. And then draw your right knee in towards your chest. Reach your left hand through. Hold on behind your right knee. And draw it in when you feel a stretch in your left buttocks. And on this side, you can express gratitude to your left buttocks for powering you through the day, for helping you get up and down from sitting, for helping you, whatever you use the strength of your glutes for. So for me, it's cycling up and down hills in Victoria. For Tim, it might be kicking and running in soccer. Whatever it is for you, you use the strength of your glutes for. So thank you for powering me through my day. And it might just be as simple as getting up and down from chairs. In and out of the car. And then from here, you're going to take your hands behind your knees, tuck your chin, and you're going to just rock yourself up to sitting. And we're going to take your block, place it between your knees, lengthen up tall through your spine. We're going to do boat pose, great pose for your core. So take your arms out in front of you, inhale here. Actually, so for this pose, if you have any slip discs or herniated discs, then it would be better for you. Let me show the variation first. You can come back down. You didn't need to come up yet. You can come back down to lying on your back, draw your elbows in, inhale. Exhale, curl up, draw your rib cage down. So you'll do that instead. Otherwise, you're with us up here. Inhale here. Exhale, you're going to lean back until you feel that tightening around your girdle, around your core here. If you're wearing a girdle, I don't think anybody wears girdles anymore. I don't think I've ever worn one in my lifetime. Okay, so no, but I mean, it's a silly analogy because nobody wears them anymore. And nobody has that experience, so it's a dumb metaphor. Okay, so here you're going to say, thank you, skin, for holding in all my organs. Thank you for my liver, which filters toxins. Thank you for my kidneys, which filters all the liquid toxins. Thank you for my stomach and small intestines, which helps me ingest all the nutrients and assimilate and digest food. Thank you for my spleen, the largest lymphatic organ, which helps with my immune function. And then you're going to come up to seated. And from here, we'll come to a comfortable seated position for the teachings and for our mudra for today. So I'm going to sit on this block. We're going to do a mudra that I think it's good for your heart center, and it's going to double for gratitude today. So the way that it works is you're going to place your index finger against the base of your thumb. And then you're going to lightly place the tips of your middle finger and your ring fingers against your thumb and extend your little fingers. And then you're going to rest this on your thighs. Let your breath be slow and silent. And you're going to feel your chest become soft and spacious. So you're going to hold this mudra here on your lap and lengthen up through your spine. Draw your shoulders back over your hips, your ears back over your shoulders. Close your eyes and allow yourself to come into a receptive mode to receive the teachings now. Let your breath in your chest be soft and spacious. So the benefits of this mudra is that it awakens the spirit of self-care and self-reflection, which I think are good qualities to have for gratitude. It serves as a reminder to slow down and nurture your body, mind, and spirit. And I believe this is the kind of mindful slowing down and conscious awareness that is required to create the space in our lives for appreciation and gratitude. So today we are beginning a brand new series of yoga focused on gratitude. This is going to be a truly transformative series that will allow you to grow spiritually as you take the time to consciously appreciate the good in your life. When you slow down and express gratitude, scientific research studies have shown that you will be happier, healthier, and better able to handle stress. You will be more optimistic, sleep better, and make progress towards personal goals. Not only will you be more likely to help somebody else, but you will also be perceived as more generous and helpful towards others. In our yoga class today, we will focus on gratitude for our physical bodies. Instead of being annoyed or irritated by all the things that our bodies won't do for us, we will focus on all the amazing things our bodies do for us every single day. It can be quite common when practicing yoga to focus on all the things that your body can't do. As a yoga teacher, I hear requests over and over again for all the things my students want their bodies to be able to do. So, for example, when people tell me they want to stand on their head, I remind them how grateful they can be to stand on their own 2 feet. When people tell me how challenging it is to find time and motivation to practice, I remind them what a privilege it is that we have able bodies that are capable of getting up and down off the floor to practice yoga. When people tell me they want to put their foot behind their head, sit in lotus, or go into the splits, I remind them how lucky we are to be able to walk. So take a moment to reflect appreciatively for all the amazing things your body has done for you. If you are healthy right now, your body has successfully fought off infection. And if you're not, your body is doing its very best to keep you healthy. How many times has your body healed a bruise or a scar or gotten over that common cold or sore throat even? Remember all the times your body has learned a new physical skill. In what ways has your body gotten stronger over the last year even? Our bodies are amazing systems of creation. It's truly a miracle that you grew into your current form from 2 cells. You may even have grown another human body, another human being in your womb. This is truly an incredible act of creation. Take a moment to thank your body for the gift of your senses. Give thanks for every time your mouth has tasted the sweetness of a strawberry. Express gratitude for each time you've heard the joy of laughter. Remember the beauty and exquisiteness of your eyes being able to see a sunset. Know what it is like to inhale the scent of a rose. Give thanks for your body's ability to receive a foot massage. Think of all the amazing ways your body has of communicating with other human bodies. The ways you can read the language and facial expressions. Imagine all the times your body has kept you safe and free of danger because of this. And give thanks for your body being able to receive the loving embrace of a warm hug. So as you reflect on these teachings today, speak words of gratitude to your body. Contemplate what is happening in your life right now. What is it that you'd like to create, sustain, release, or rebirth in your life right now? And how could this yoga class help you do that? So go ahead and create an intention now for what you'd like to receive from the rest of this class. Okay, so once you've formed your intention for the class, we're going to make our way up to standing. So we're in Beacon Hill Park, and you're getting a nice 360-degree view of it because I'm turning around as we teach. Okay, so once you make your way up to standing, we're going to do Vrikasana, tree pose. This pose, you're going to stand on your left leg, turn your right toes out to the side. You can keep your toes on the ground. If balance is a challenge, you can use a chair for balance, or a tree, or a wall. You can take your foot above or below your knee. Lower to the ground is easier. And then bring your hands to the heart center. And you can leave them here at your heart center, or you can take them all the way overhead. So as you balance here, you can say to yourself, thank you, body, for all the times you have kept me balanced. And thank you for all the times that you've caught me when I've fallen. And then release this pose from this side, and we'll go ahead and do this on the other side. So stand on your right foot, turn your left toes out to the side. You can keep your toes on the ground. You can use the chair or a wall to help you with support. You can keep your foot on the ground below or above your knee. You can bring your hands to your heart center, or for more of a balanced challenge, you can take them all the way overhead. And here you can thank your body for not just physical balance, but for all the cues that your body gives you to help you stay balanced, sort of also more physically, not just physically, but also mentally and emotionally as well. And then find a way to let this out of your body. And we're going to do Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. So stand on your left foot again. Inhale here. Exhale, you're going to hinge over your left hip until you come parallel to the ground. For easier balance, you can take your arms out to the side. You can take your arms overhead as well. You could also do the option that we did last week with the blocks on the ground. And here you can thank your body. Thank you, body, for all the times you have taken action. Thank you for breathing without thinking. Thank you for circulating blood through my body. And then you can come back up to standing. We'll do this on the other side. So this time you'll stand on your right leg. Breathe in here, breathe out, hinge forward over your right leg. And then lots of options here. Arms can stay down by the side of your body. They can come out to the side for balance. They can come overhead, or you can bring them on the blocks again. And here you can say, thank you, body, for providing me with the appropriate stress response and recovery as well. So thank you for my sympathetic nervous system and my parasympathetic nervous system. And then you can inhale and make your way back up to standing. And here, you're going to stand at the top of your mat and take a big step back with your right foot. Turn your right hip out to the long edge of your mat. Sink down through your left sit bone. Bring your arms up parallel to the ground. Drop your right arm back and lift up through your left arm for stargazer pose. And then thank your body for opening you to all the splendor and wonder of the world. And then let that fall out of your body and stand at the front of your mat again. Okay, and then take a step back with your left foot this time. And turn your left hip towards the long edge of your mat. Sink down through your right sit bone. And this time, thank your feet and your legs for that solid foundation. Bring your arms up to parallel to the ground. Drop your left arm back and reach your right arm up. Gaze through your fingertips again. And again, thank your heart for opening you to all the relationships in your life and for that attunement with other people. And then let that fall out of your body. And from here, you're going to come down. You're going to need your blocks again. So you're going to sit down and lie down on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor. Okay, from here, you're going to press into your feet and take your block, place it underneath your pelvis, and then let your legs float into the air. So this will be our supported shoulder stand for today. Nice, easy inversion. And here, you're going to just thank your body for all the times it's fought off an infection. Thank you for keeping me healthy. Thank you for keeping me well rested and allowing me to sleep through the night. Thank you for regulating my thyroid, which controls my body's metabolic rate, as well as my heart and digestive function, muscle control, brain development, and bone maintenance. And thank you for regulating my parathyroid, which controls the calcium in my body, how much calcium is in my bones, and how much calcium is in my blood. Okay, and then bend your knees and slowly lower down. Press into your feet. And we're going to do fish pose here. I'm going to give you a couple of options in fish pose. Let me show you one supported with blocks, because some people find they don't like to come on top of their heads. And if, especially if you had any neck injuries, you might not want to put pressure on your neck this way. So let me show you the supported option first with the blocks. And I'm going to move up my mat because I was way down my mat. So you take one block and place it up like this, and the other down like this. And then you lie on the block at the base of your rib cage with your head on the high block and your palms turned up beside you. And take your arms out to the side a little bit more here. And this will really open your chest, so you can thank your body for providing you with a fresh exchange of oxygen to breathe and to supply all your cells with fresh oxygen, and especially into your brain. And then let me show you the other option here. Okay, so this one, you're going to take your arms underneath you, so they're reaching all the way down to your legs. You're going to press into your elbows, lift your chest, And gently rest like the weight of a nickel on the top of your head. This really opens up through your neck. So then you can thank your voice box for your ability to communicate. And then to come out, just press up a little bit, tuck your chin. And then untuck your arms. And if you're on the blocks, bend your knees and roll to your side. And then come down and hug your knees into your chest. Any knee issues, hold on behind your knees. And then just tuck your chin, rock yourself up to seated again. And sit with your legs straight out in front of you. Bend your right leg in. Cross your right leg over your left leg. And wrap your left arm around your right leg. And turn towards your right leg. And here you can thank your digestive system for everything that it does to digest your food. And here you can thank your digestive system for everything that it does for you to digest your food. And then come back to center, uncross your leg, slide your left leg in, cross your left leg over your right leg, then wrap your right arm around your left leg, turn towards it. And here you can appreciate your circulatory system, your lymphatic system, your kidneys, and your liver. And then come back to center and release your legs. Sit with both legs straight out in front of you. Bend your left leg in, open it out to the side. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale here. Exhale, hinge forward over your straight right leg. And here, we'll express some appreciation for our legs. Thank you legs for standing me upright, for carrying me around. And then inhale and come upright. Switch your legs. Your right leg is out to the side and your left leg is extended. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, hinge your hips over your straight left leg. And here, give gratitude for all the walking, running, jumping, going up and down stairs, and all the yoga that your legs allow you to do. And then inhale, come back up to seated. Take your legs straight out in front of you and slowly roll down into Shavasana with your palms turned up beside you. And you can stay here, and I am going to sit up and read you a poem while you rest back in Shavasana. Okay, so the poem I have for you is one of our favorite poets here on Namaste Yoga, Mary Oliver, American poet, contemporary American poet. And the poem is one that I may have read before. It's called Wild Geese. Many of you will be familiar with it. Probably read in many yoga classes. And I think to me it expresses gratitude for our bodies. That's why I chose it. And if it works for you, then great. You can allow it to sink right in. And if not, then you can just let it go. You do not have to be good. You do not have to walk on your knees for 100 miles through the desert repenting. You only have to let the soft animal of your body love what it loves. Tell me about your despair, and I will tell you mine. Meanwhile, the world goes on. Meanwhile, the sun and the clear pebbles of the rain are moving across the landscapes, over the prairies and the deep trees, the mountains and the rivers. Meanwhile, the wild geese, high in the clean blue air, are heading home again. Whoever you are, no matter how lonely, the world offers itself to your imagination, calls to you like the wild geese, harsh and exciting, over and over, announcing your place in the family of things. Okay, so take a deep breath in through your nose and let it fall out of your mouth. And check back in now with your level of appreciation for your physical body. On a scale of 1 to 10 now, at the end of the class, what's your level of appreciation for your physical body? And has that changed since the beginning of the class? And then gradually allow your breath to deepen. Start to wiggle and stretch out. And bend your knees. Roll to your right side. And then slowly make your way up to seated. And we'll finish with our mantra, our Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. May all beings be happy and free, and may the thoughts, words, and actions of our own life contribute in some way to the happiness and freedom for all. And this is a way to gather up the benefits of our practice to ourselves and then offer them out into the world. So your left hand's up, your right hand's down. Make space with breath and a sigh. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. So thank you so much for joining me for the first class in our brand new series on Yoga for Gratitude. I am so excited to have you all with us for another great series. If you like today's show, then click the like button, subscribe to our channel, and if you know somebody else who you think would enjoy this series, then be sure to share it with them. Also, I want to thank Crystal so much last week for your donation. That has helped us a lot this week, especially with all the expenses we've had with keeping our hackers at bay this week. That has been a lot of expenses. So we really appreciate your donations. If you'd like to see Namaste Yoga stay online, then that helps us out a lot. That's one of the things, like I said, it's freely given, but just because we're a yoga site doesn't mean that we stay free from things like hackers. If also another thing that really helps us is leaving your comments. So one thing I'd love to hear from you today in the comment section is tell me one thing that you are thankful for about your body today. So leave that in the comments. Let me see the other thing. Oh, Crystal was last week. Anne-Marie, it was your donation this week that I wanted to thank you. I really appreciate that. And especially... thank you, both of you, Crystal and Anne-Marie. And also, if you want to receive more support for your practice, I just released a special 28-day practice to our membership community to relieve anxiety for the summer. In doing this, I looked up that anxiety is the most common mental illness in the U.S., affecting 40 million adults in the U.S. from the ages 18 and older. So over the next 4 weeks, we're going to be using journaling practices together with our yoga buddies and yoga with a special focus to relieve anxiety. So we're journaling before and after our yoga to observe what's happening in our mind, our bodies and emotions. And over the days and weeks, we'll be able to see how the practices are helping us to be mentally calmer, more physically energized and happier. So if that sounds like something that would help you in your life, we'd love to have you as a member, and you can click here below to do that. So I'm sending you much love from beautiful British Columbia. May you be as strong as our mountains. May you be as rooted as the trees in our forest. And may your joy be as deep as our Pacific Ocean. Om Shanti Namaste.
Melissa would love to hear your questions and thoughts. Please leave your comments below the video. Thank you for your reviews on iTunes and YouTube. Your reviews help us to share yoga and a yoga lifestyle with others around the world. If you have a question for Melissa, you can leave a voice message at melissawest.com, and Melissa may answer it in an upcoming blog.